Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Into the BAM. I'm going to try to keep this short because I have a lot of things to do. I'm pretty sure you guys too. And so we're going to talk about I bonds and specifically from the Treasury Direct.gov site. And the reasons why we're doing this is because there's a lot of questions about what to do when the market's down, what to do when inflation is up, and the biggest thing, tips, I bonds, savings, go to bonds, go to convertibles. Those are the money makers right now. Um, Obviously, consult your tax person, consult your investment advisor, consult your friends and families and loved ones and whatever. um, work together. We're here to get the information out, and we're here to just shed some light on some things that you may or may not know. And one of those things are maybe the I bonds, specifically the Series I savings bond. So these I bonds right now, the rate is 9.62%. Yeah. And that rate was there from, I think, like March. I think, yeah, May, April, May. It was in May, and October, 9.62%. So by October, it will change. And then by May of 2023, it will change again. However, you can lock that rate down for 30 years. So apparently, the redemption period is only 1 year. And if you redeemed it, which means you cash it out before 5 years, the only penalty is the last 3 months of that bond, which is kind of okay, right? After 5 years, there's no penalty. So this is something very not liquid. It's not as liquid as your savings rate. That's probably the reason why, because at 9.62%, I would do it. Yeah, because you just need your Social Security. You need to be a U.S. citizen. You need to be a U.S. resident or civilian employee, no matter where you live, just to buy it. Yeah. Uh, so the reasons why people buy it is sometimes for gifts. You can buy in a paper form, which at the minimum is $50, and it goes by denominational of 50, 50, 100. I think it's like 200, 400, whatever. Which is great, but if you lose that, then you kind of lose it forever. So, put in a safety deposit box if you're going that route. But for electronic bonds, it's by $25, and whatever value after that. It goes by pennies. Like if you go for 2501, the value is 2501. So, so a lot of people would compare this with the TIPS. TIPS is basically a Treasury inflated protected bond. So the acronym is Treasury Inflated Protected Securities. And so the reasons why you would take the I bonds than the TIPS, because right now the I bonds is at like 9.62, and the TIPS is determined by the inflation, and that's adjusted, I believe, annually. But the TIPS are marketable and I bonds are non marketable, which means that you cannot sell your I bonds in a secondary market. You could buy some I bonds, I believe. Some brokerage have some services like that too. They would just sell it at a denominational of like 1,000 or something like that. But with TIPS, you can buy it from your brokerage as well. But for I bonds, I highly recommend the Treasury Department. You just need your name, email, phone number, social, and whatever that page says. So it's pretty solid. Anyways, I highly recommend looking more into details, but the I bonds, it's something very good. I wish I knew when I was little, so then I could participate in this. So this is something that's kind of outside of your broker. If you want to look for the broker, they have to basically package it or have some sort of like direct line with the Treasury Department. But obviously, same rules apply over there, I suppose. Um, yeah. So the I bonds are the interest is compound semi-annually, so basically twice a year. And then the interest of the bond is earned from the previous 6 months and is added to the bond principal. So it's pretty good. The interest is paid to you when you cash the bond out. So I would leave it for 30 years, to be honest with you. I know that's a long time, and not a lot of people have the opportunity to give 10,000 out like that. But 10,000 is just the max. The minimum is $25. So if you're gonna put $100 in a savings account, might as well just put this on here. Then that way, at least you know that you're not gonna spend $100 on whatever you do. So it's an opportunity. But anyways, I'm gonna keep this video short. I have a lot of things to do, as well as you. So see you guys later. Subscribe. Prompt with some questions. Our email is bam.team.42@gmail.com. Leave us a comment, etc., etc., etc. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Love ya. Mwah. Bye.